Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody on a night when the person with the ugliest toes on YouTube is revealed. Ben Simmons goes out and double moonwalks the Nets' ass with 31 points.
Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly. Scary Cooper, asshole. Oh shit! Oh shit! That was crazy!
Happy trails, Hans.
Dallas still stinks.
Yo, everybody! White rerun here! I'm pumped up, man. I'm so pumped up. Sixers beat the Nets 131-115 to go up 2-1 in the series. And I'm pumped about this because when this thing first started, when the game was first starting, we got the news that Joel Embiid was not playing because of knee soreness. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I heard this, I almost had a panic attack. I almost freaked out because I was so pumped about this game. I rushed to get home. I was ready to watch this game, going up, setting up for my live stream. And thank you, by the way, to everybody in the live stream. It was a lot of fun tonight. It was very goofy. It was fun. We had a lot of laughs. Thank you for being there. But I was all pumped about it. I was all pumped about the game. And as I'm setting up, I hear them say, Joel Embiid is out with knee soreness. And right there, I was like, oh, no. Like, I felt like the energy just left because I didn't know what everybody else was going to do. I didn't know what to expect from guys like Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. And what are they going to do? Without Embiid, I thought we were in trouble. I really did. But what happens? The Sixers go out, and Ben Simmons has maybe the best game I've ever seen him play. Not only the best game I've ever seen him play, but in the playoffs. All the people that have been giving him grief for the last, since game one, he came out, game two, he played good. He was even better tonight. And sure, he could still learn to shoot. He's still got to learn to shoot. He still sometimes passes when he doesn't need to, and he could just finish and go to the basket. But for the most part tonight, Ben Simmons was great. I loved the way Ben Simmons played this game. And the Sixers, they come out in the first half, and in the first half, it was close, man. It was close. I can't remember exactly the score at halftime, but it was a close game, just like in game two. And it was kind of back and forth. And then all of a sudden, in the third quarter, the Sixers kind of went on a run, got up to like 12. Then the Nets, they cut it, and it looked like they were coming back. It was like at one point, it was like a 6-7 point game. We go into the fourth quarter. D'Angelo Russell comes out. He seems like he's hitting everything in the fourth quarter, but he was only one. And then like right around the 8-minute mark, Brooklyn just couldn't hit anything anymore, and the Sixers were too much. Now, Ben Simmons was fantastic. He was fantastic tonight. I thought Tobias Harris was equally as good. Tobias Harris has found his game and has showed up. And man, this team is so tough because if Embiid ain't playing and Butler ain't playing his best, you can still be beat by Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons. And if they're not playing good, Jimmy Butler can step up. Joel Embiid, when he plays, can step up. Even J.J. Redick had a great game today. So let's look at some of these statistics real quick for this game. So the Sixers were 45 of 93 in shooting. They shot 48.4%. The Nets shot 35 for 95, which was obviously like around 40%. So Sixers shot better from the field than Brooklyn. That's obvious. Three-point land, the Sixers were 11 of 27 from three-point land, 40.7%. The Nets, who I thought hit more three-pointers than this, but they were only 8 of 40 from three-point land for 20%. But it seemed like when they hit in bunches, because at one point I'm like, this team ain't missing three-pointers. But it's obviously not the case. Now here's a statistic that I think is a big factor in this game for the Sixers, because game one of the big problems was they really didn't shoot from the three-point three-point land good. They shot 11%. Then, from their free throws, they missed way too many free throws. Well, tonight, the Sixers were 30 of 35 from the free throw line. They had shot 85.7%. And Brooklyn, who's been pretty good all series long, they were 29 of 35 for 83%. And Sixers did a good job. Now, Tobias Harris, he had 29 points, 3 assists, and 16 boards. He was also 6 for 6 from three-point land. And when Brooklyn was closing in the fourth quarter, I don't know if you remember, but Butler gets a rebound underneath the basket. He throws it out. Tobias Harris kind of has to go up for it, gets it, comes back, pulls a big three, hits it. And that was like a big momentum shifter in the fourth quarter. After that, it was all Sixers. So Tobias Harris, 6 for 6 from three-point land. Big game for Harris, man. Ben Simmons, 31 points, playoff career high, 31 points for Ben Simmons, 9 assists and 4 boards. I loved the Ben Simmons. I love what we saw from Ben Simmons tonight. And there's even room for him to do more. He could even go out and at times still drive the hoop and probably dunk it or lay it up, and he passes off. He doesn't need to. But tonight, he did it he was good. And here's one statistic that I really love from Ben Simmons' night. He was 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 9 of 11 from the free throw line. That is huge. That is huge for us. You remember game 1, I think he was like 1 of 5. Ben was hitting his free throws. If he hits his free throws, then he becomes even more dangerous because the teams can't just foul him and send him line. This is a big, big night for Ben Simmons. Hopefully he can build on it. Redick finished with 26 points. He was hot at one point, he hit like 3 or 4 three-pointers in a row. He was 5 of 9 from three-point land. And then Butler had 16 points. But, hey, Butler did what he had to do. He didn't have to be better because Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons were picking up the slack. For the Nets, D'Angelo Russell had 26 points. LeVert had 26 points. Dinwiddie had 15 points. But they still take the L. So this is a big night for the Sixers. Let me tell you. Game 1, I put this out at the end. We're blowing them up. We're getting blown out. I put this out. We were losing that game anyways. Game 2, I put this out early. As soon as I put this out, Sixers start winning. So I'm like, all right, I got to put it out again. I got to put it out again because it worked game 2. It's going to work game 3. It worked again. Now, for those that don't know, why would Mitch Trubisky jersey work for the Eagles? Work for the Sixers. It's simple. It's Eagles magic. You see, I won that jersey, for those that don't know, in a bet with Josh. Shout out Josh from the Sports Fury. And guess what? The Eagles won a playoff game against the Bears. He had to send me his jersey. It's Eagles magic, baby. It's Eagles Super Bowl magic. Wait, we won. I love it. You know what I mean? So I think this may be the good luck charm. This may be what we need to continue. So it will be up until we lose a game. And all I got to say about that is, I'm all out of whiskey because I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say that the Bears still stink. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so this is a night of discovery from knowing that this is a good luck charm for the Sixers because it's got Eagles magic from beating the Bears in the playoffs, to knowing and discovering that Bad Dog 7676 has the worst, ugliest toes of anybody on YouTube. He's got the ugliest, most disgusting toes. Stay away. Okay? We also learned that. It's definitely disgusting. But, it's a good night overall. Sixers win, and I'm pumped, and I'm happy. As you can tell, I'm goofy. I'm feeling great because we're up 2-1. We don't have Embiid tonight. We still win. I got to tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sixers sit Embiid the next game. We got our split in Brooklyn that we needed. I would not be surprised to see the Sixers sit Embiid again and then let him play Game 5. Now, my hope is that we finish this thing by Game 5 so that I can watch the draft and stream the draft without having to worry about what's going on with the Sixers. So, we'll see. But, very great, very, 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 very double moonwalk that ass night for the Sixers. I'm very pumped about this game. I'm very excited about this game because I really thought we were in trouble when we lost Embiid, but we win anyways. And you know what? I think the Sixers are in control of this series. I'm very happy. With that said, let me know what you think. Tell me what's up with you guys. I hope that you all take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.